Hello! Welcome to This Week at EPL for the week of Monday, October 4th, 2021. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Bree, the guest host of this week.
Yes, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're back to our normal hours after Fair Week.
Been a crazy week last week, as all of us will know.
Yeah. So again, the normal hours for the main library, 9 to 7 on all weekdays, Saturdays 9 to 3. Teen library, 3:30 to 7 all weekdays, and then 12 to 3 on Saturday, and then genealogy just Monday and Tuesday are 9 to 7 closed, and then again until Saturday, which is 9 to 3.
That's correct.
Weather. You said there's going to be some weather coming up.
Yes, apparently we are in for a full week of rain, so with the story times this week that could be affected. But we do not discourage you from still coming to our programs for the story times.
Yeah, they're going to be just held. The story times are likely going to be in the Secret Garden. So if you need to know where that is, if there are a lot of people, it might move to the assembly room just so we have room to spread everybody out. But the Secret Garden is the area that's just behind the checkout counter in the children's department. Going on actually right now are the social science surveyors. That's one of our homeschool programs, as well as Eckhart Envoys. Today those have been both inside. So it's always kind of awkward when we have a program right now saying, come in right now, or just come in next week. Again, those are homeschool programs. Eckhart Envoys is at 10:15. They usually meet kind of at the main library outside. Karen Nicias-Reger runs those, Miss Karen. And that is mainly for grade school. And then social science surveyors is middle school and high school. Story times. What was I going to do for these? Have you been to any of the story times?
I have yet to visit one of the story times.
You might get co-opted to do a story time if you go there. It's fun.
I bet it is. I love story times.
Let's go. Okay, let's try this out. Are we working? Is this working? It's not working. Oh well. We are going to look at the story times, or I'm going to read them to you. So Mondays, we actually had Babies and Books not too long ago at 10 a.m. Also going the next day, so Tuesday, so tomorrow, Family Story Times will be at 10:45 a.m. and at 6:15 p.m. And then fast forward to Friday, there are again 2 Family Story Times. That's 10:45 a.m. same time, and then a little bit earlier at 1:30 p.m. And then not to be left out, there is the sensory-friendly story time, which will be starting. It has a capacity of 15. That is on Saturday at 10 a.m. Now, I thought it has a registration. So if you go to our website at epl.lib.in.us, or you can just Google Eckhart Public Library, you'll want to go up to the top and click on calendars. From there, find the 9th. Click on the event that's there, and it has a spot at the bottom that says begin registration. Real quick here, families are welcome to join Miss Karen for a fun interactive story time designed for preschool age children with autism and or sensory challenges. We will share books, songs, and movement activities that incorporate the senses. It does say registration for this story time is required, and we request 1 caregiver per child. And then with all of our programs, we do have this tag here. If you are feeling ill, running a fever, and or have been sick in the last 24 hours, we ask that you do not attend, especially if you're exhibiting symptoms of illness. That's something that is a violation of our code of conduct. So it's not something that's unique to the pandemic, but we do just want to make sure that it is in people's minds and they are cognizant of how they're feeling.
Absolutely.
So that everybody else can continue to feel well. Let's see. Flipster. Oh, would you like to talk about Flipster?
Absolutely. So one question that I've been getting recently when patrons walk in is they want a specific magazine, but it's either out of date or we do not have it on hand. Thanks to our new digital app Flipster, we now are able to have access to thousands of magazines, both past and present. So what you can do is you can download our app Flipster, and all you would need to do is just download the app, and you would just need your library card information, and you have access to thousands of magazines, both what we have in in the library, and also some titles we may not have in the library. It's a really cool app, especially if there's a magazine out there that somebody has checked out and you still want your hands on it. You're able to use digital Flipster.
I've got my hand on it right now.
Yep.
It was really pretty easy to get set up. I did know my library card just by heart, I guess, or by brain. So I was able to just download Flipster, open it up, and then it does have you search for your library. For some reason, I decided to scroll through. Oh gosh, there are so many libraries that are supplied or that they have. And then I found Eckhart Public Library, clicked on it, and I put in my library card or my patron ID number, I think it called it. And then it's just got all magazines right here. You can way. This. There we go.
There you go.
You can slide through it like that. When you tap on one of them, Simply Crochet. This is Simply Crochet. It says download right here. I'm gonna downloading over mobile network. You can tell if you want it to download and use your data or not, but it's downloading right now. I don't know how long it'll take. I'll get back to you on that. But it seems pretty cool. Speaking of crocheting,
yes.
Let's go up to that.
All right.
Fast forward to that.
Yep.
Nifty Knitters. First and third Thursdays. That's a deviation. That's different from what it had been. It switched to that within the last couple weeks. I think.
Yes.
So 4:30 to 7, the first and third Thursdays. That means this coming Thursday. It is kind of an all ages group, and then they just kind of get together, knit stuff and whatnot. You probably don't need to do specifically that kind of you don't need to be working on all the same stuff. You could probably even bring in cross stitch, and I'm sure that'd be fine. They're not that cutthroat. They're not cutthroat at all, actually. They're very nice.
Yes, they are.
So,
why don't we highlight some of the preschool movies that are going on right now?
Yeah. So the preschool movies have been moved to the lower level to make it a little bit more accessible to parents and our youngest movie fans. The collection contains movies and TV shows that feature favorite characters like Paw Patrol, ready for action, Barbie, Thomas the Tank, Thomas and Friends, and Elmo. And there are also favorite stories like Chicka Chicka Boom Boom and Where the Wild Things Are. I did have, hey, you know what? I do have it. I have a fancy thing here. There
let's
we go.
take a look.
Yeah. So there's another one there, Star Stuff, 20 Halloween stories. That'd be kind of fun. By the way, if you are wanting to look up some different seasonal books or materials, make sure to do that pretty soon. If there's something that we don't have that you want, there's a certain Halloween or fall-oriented book that's a holiday book. Those usually have a shorter checkout time, so do try to get in on those wait lists or get them sooner rather than later. We were just talking about Sparks Crew to the Pet Rescue on here. That's Hero Elementary. That's one that my son Charlie watches. By the way, the magazine is all here. Go ahead and keep talking about stuff. I need to switch the battery. I apologize for this.
All right, we do have a note here from the book clubs. The Reader's Delight that was scheduled on here, unfortunately, has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. However, you are still able to see any of our other book clubs. Just go to the EPL website and look up the calendars. We will have more information set for you there.
And we're back. Yes, let's see. Story times. Did we talk about story times? The other story times? We did. We did talk about them because we did it out of order because I was going to go to the computer and it didn't quite work.
That's okay.
This Saturday, Shredding Day. It sounds a lot more metal than it is. There is a lot of metal that happens, though.
Yes, definitely.
When we on the second, is it the second Saturday?
Yes, second Saturday of the month.
We will have. Oh, what are they called? I was going to look up the name for their thing. Is it Confidential Shredding Services?
Yes.
Awesome. They will be. Yeah, Confidential Shredding Services. Wow, that is amazing. I did good. They will be here
Good
from.
job.
Thank you. From 9 until 11.
That's correct.
9 until 11 for shredding for business, not businesses, but individuals. You can come watch your stuff be shredded, and then stick around for the Friends of the Eckhart Public Library book sale. That goes until 3, so you can stick around for a long time if you want to. Though if you are a member, you can shop for the first hour. But then if you're a non-member, you'll have to wait until 10 o'clock. One of the things too is that the Friends of the Library book sales are dedicated to making significant contributions to the steady growth of the library and its services to the community. So they do help fund a lot of the programming that we do, and we do definitely thank them for that.
Definitely a big shout out to them. And I know it's over, but let's go back to the fair for a second. I see that we had a fair video from the library, so why don't we talk about the fair video for a minute?
Yeah, so Zach was somebody who was working on that. He's not here any longer, but he also worked with Karen Nisius-Reger, and they both did a really great job about getting resources together to like tell the story of especially the early days of the DeKalb County Free Fall Fair. And then I was the person that got to put all that together, kind of like last year, if you remember the polio video. Check that out on our social media. That also did play, I think, on the grandstand at the fair as well, which was pretty cool. So check that out on social media, so Facebook, YouTube. It might be on some of the others as well, but I personally just put it up on those two.
That was a great video. The staff who volunteered to do that video.
That's right. Well, we did have. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did some microphone work for the.
Yes, I did. I believe we had about 6 or 7 staff volunteer to do that video, and it turned out really, really nicely.
Yeah.
And I think it really emphasized what the DeKalb County Fair was all about when it first came, alive.
Did you know that it was a back and forth with Waterloo and?
I did. I did not know that. So that was kind of an interesting little history lesson.
And to see some of the old photographs and everything as such as well. It's fun to see. There was a specific picture that that was in there of when the current courthouse building was being built.
Oh yes, that was a really cool picture.
And then the timing was a little bit off on the date it was in there because that building wasn't made until after 1900 when the text itself was talking about like 20, 30 years earlier than that.
Yeah.
But still, it kind of gives you the idea of people recognize that as a courthouse. Speaking of videos as well.
Yes, we cannot forget about this.
Yeah, so I mentioned that some of us did go to GenCon a couple weekends ago. That was the 17th and 18th of September. And I made a vlog while I was there, or I recorded for a vlog. You can check that out on, Facebook and YouTube, probably more places as well. I think Instagram might have it as well. But it's about 13 minutes long. You don't need to watch the whole thing, but you can kind of get a general idea of what we went there for. Trying to make some of the gaming activities better, some of the things like that we do, some more interactivity that we can add to some of the things that we do as well.
And speaking of the gaming, one thing I did forget to mention is that Monday, I believe it starts today, at 4 o'clock at the Teen Library, the Gathering Teen Magic will be going on. So all of you teenagers who are into the Magic game, please do not forget to come in for that event. I know a lot of people are into that game. Andy, I believe you will be running that.
Yes.
So please come out and enjoy that. You're going to learn a lot from this guy.
Yeah. So in the gaming sense, there is the Teen Magic the Gathering tonight, this evening. And then Tuesday actually is Dungeons and Dragons, which I forgot to put on our list here. That'll be Tuesday at 6:30 to 8:30. Feel free to drop by for the time there. We've been having a pretty good group recently. I mean, the whole time we've been having a great group. And then this is going to be one of the highlight battles of the campaign.
Ooh.
Yes, the dreaded necromancer that I have thought up in my head.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's going to be an awesome one.
You can do a whole lot of, if you're there, you can do a whole lot of spell casting and hocus pocus.
Speaking of hocus pocus.
Thank you. I'm glad you caught that.
Yes. We will be having a movie screening at the Eckhart Park this Friday at 7 o'clock. And, of course, the movie featured is the one and only Hocus Pocus. So, if you are interested in seeing that movie, please come around. Weather permitting, it will be outside. And also, just a note, do not bring any black flame candles with you. There's already one in the movie. Let's not make the Sanderson sisters come out and haunt us, please.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think is there anything else that we've missed? I don't think so. Actually, let's hold up that little booklet that you have there.
I certainly will.
This is something that we cut down on a little bit recently, but last month we started on it, and then this month we're carrying it on. You can find these at the service desks, probably other locations as green screen, as well. But it's got a lot of different things on it that you can actually. It's got the schedule of events on it. So for each week.
As well as information about our apps and pictures around the library campus itself. Like just this one, have an interview or a meeting.
Yeah.
We will be having scarves and ties are now available for checkout at the Eckhart Public Library of Things for these items only. And a library card is not required, which is a really good thing to have. So if any of you are wanting to have an interview practice or need just a nice quick little bow tie for your interview, please come see us. No charge at all.
Cool. All right. Have you had anything fun going on over the weekend?
Other than trying to avoid the rain? I don't think so.
Yeah. There was quite a bit of rain yesterday. We happened to, my family, we happened to be out at Meyer in Fort Wayne.
Oh, fun.
When that kind of hit, and then I did the thing that I do where I run out to the car in the pouring rain, and then I drive the car up. And it's not raining as hard when I get the car. And so the family didn't get all wet except for me. So yeah.
Well, lucky you.
I know.
And also avoiding harvesting traffic. As this time of year, the farmers are out harvesting.
Yep.
So traffic can be a little crazy. So please bear in mind, slow down. They're working. They understand. And we want everybody to be safe.
Cool. Well, have a great week.
Thank you for joining us at EPL.
See you later.